Hello there, people of the Anglo-Saxon, Germanic, Norse led the Ausseiter, Feinterfensida, the Klingersarf and Wolfingersarf. Welcome to you again to read to you the next two chapters of the Havermal. So where are we actually? I think it's 48 and 49, but I might be wrong. We are, it's correct, I'm on 48 and 49, so here we go. Been a nice day today. Finally got that frame out of the, what I now call the Arisator long haul of the Klingus people. I call it the Arisator long haul of the of Vickle. And what I plan to do with it is I've got an old kitchen table that I can construct in there. Well, Dad's hopefully while I'm at work tomorrow is going to help me construct while I'm gone, and it's going to act as a long table because we've got lots of room in there now, and it's just going to be brilliant. It's really going to be good. It's going exactly how I hoped and dreamed it would be. So hopefully that'll work out. We can get a table constructed in there. That's my aim over the next short period of time. Hopefully tomorrow. If it can't be done for whatever reason, I'll look to an alternative. But let's see if Dad can construct that old table tomorrow. He thinks he can. He says he can. So we'll see. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to read chapter 48 and 49 of the Havermal now. I'm going to uncover an old English word. So, these old English words, it was a request to do, but I just don't seem to be getting any reviews on them. So, I don't know if I'm going to continue with that. So, Brett Lamley, when you watch this, can you let me know if you're actually taking note of these? Because I don't know, I'm tempted just to stick to the Havermal quotes, and I might start doing the old English words in separate statuses, because doing it on the video is a bit much to type into the description. So yeah, I might just start doing the old English words in statuses on the groups. I might not do them live here on YouTube like I have been. So yeah, I'm going to see how it goes. I'm going to go with the Havermal tonight, and then later or tomorrow after work, or later, I shall do the old English words in the status. Now they're only going to be done on the Facebook groups. They're no longer going to be done on these videos. There's been a lot of videos been put up as well of the Arisator long haul of Vickle, and that's only going to improve. There's still much work to be done on that, so I'm going to keep putting updates up and good times we have in there, me and Reece. So here we go. Chapter 48, I'll read all three versions and see which one breaks it down as I normally do. Then we can break it down into what he's saying. 48. Most blessed is he who lives free and bold, and nurses never a grief. For the fearful man is dismayed by aught, and the mean one mourns over giving. That's Bray's version. 4 writes it as, generous and brave men live best. They seldom cherish sorrow, but a base-minded man dreads everything. In the regularity is uneasy, even at gifts. And then Bellows writes it as, the lives of the brave and noble are best. sorrows they seldom feed, but the coward fear of all things feels and not gladly the nigh God gives. So I'll kind of go in with Bellows and Thorpe on this one, because Thorpe breaks, they both kind of break it down as the generous, the kind-hearted one, lives a brave life, noble, and they live their best, and they mourn their sorrows and they're dead. But then Bellows writes as but the coward fear all things feels, and not gladly the nigh good gives. And then Thorpe sort of puts it in a way, but the base-minded man, so the simple-minded man, dreads everything. Nigh-guardedly is uneasy even at gifts. So Thorpe to me is kind of like explaining it as a very paranoid, a very anxious person. But Bellows is sort of it as a coward, a wimp, a fool who goes for the easy way out all the time. No, I don't like how Bellows has put that. Bellows has written it well, but I don't like how he's put that, explained it as a coward. I think it's mental health is today, it's not cowardly, it's an illness. And I'll say that because I suffer mental health, so I'm sorry Bellows, I'm not going with you on that one. Thorpe's got this one for me, I think. So I'm going to read Thorpe's again and we're going to break this down. Generous and brave men live best. They seldom cherish sorrow, but base-minded men dreads everything. The nigh-godly is uneasy even at gifts. So okay, in the more northern Germanic or Norse, Scandinavian, whatever you want to call it, Danish tradition, basically the later Scandinavian, the North Germanic people, commonly known as the Vikings, have a tradition, you die brave warrior, to get to Valhalla. They, some would say the weak-minded were cowards, but you've got to look at it today as a mental health point of view, and today that can be seen as a battle. So, I'm going with Thorpe on that one, because you can even fear the sight of gifts. You always think the worst. Me having autism and Tourette's as well, ADHD, and anxiety. I'm always thinking the worst of the littlest things. So I'm giving that one to Thorpe. The base, the common man, worries about the littlest things, but they're also great warriors that mourn their dead, is basically what he's saying. And brave men live best, and some, I guess you could say, through everyday situations, go for acts of bravery at times. I mean, no one's probably more braver than anyone who works in care, the NHS, or is out there fighting in wars. They're probably the three roughest jobs in mortal man today. So yeah, that's pretty much chapter 48. Chapter 49. Going to read the three again, and then I'm going to pick out which one stands most, and then break it down, like I did with chapter 48. This is Bray. My garments once I gave in the field to two landmarks made as men. Heroes they seemed when once they were clothed. 'Tis the naked who suffer shame. Interesting. Now let's go to 4. My garments in a field I give away to two wooden men. Heroes they seem to be. When they got cloaks, exposed to insults is a naked man. Now let's go to Bellows. My garments once in a field I gave to a pair of cavern poles. Heroes they seemed when clothes they had, but the naked man is not or naught. So from what this is saying, his word in here is speaking of, probably what we know as whalefoots. You know, we had the big giant whales, poles as well. Some whalefoots are like what I have here, a set of stone, wooden, or copper figurines, and others could be probably as big as my hall in the back garden. They were quite big statues. And here Walden is obviously talking of our forebears giving valuable belongings, bits of clothes that matter to them, pendants, etc., to the whales as an offering. I'm going to go for 4 again. No, I'm not going with 4, I'm just going to read it again. My garments in a field I give away to 2 wooden men. Heroes they seem to be, so idols, heroes, the gods, excuse this advert guys. Oh. So the gods we see as idols. They're our idols, they're our heroes, they are the superiors, as they were to our forebears. When they have cloaked, but when we're exposed to insults, is a naked man, or as Bellows puts, but the naked man is not. So you've given everything to the whale, and now you're kind of left declothed. So you're not as up there as you once was before you give everything to the whale. That's pretty much what he's saying. He's probably getting to the point of don't give absolutely everything you have away. But as I discussed with Chris at our moot after my initiation, and it was this time last week, to become a layman. Well, no, I don't like the word in it. I keep saying initiate, but actually oath sworn. It was an oath swearing. It was 100% oath swearing. He actually said if you're going to give if you're going to give an offering to the river or to the flame or something, so if you want to give a personal offering, it's got to be something that means something to you. If you're just going to give some random rubbish, it's meaningless. The gods need it to mean something, Another thing you might be able to do is have 2 of something spare of something what means, so double of something that means something to you. But I know the Celtic peoples did a lot of that as well. They give to the river, important offerings, and it's believed that our Germanic forebears did this as well, according to my elder plotter Chris in Moot on Saturday. So yeah, well, there is chapter 48 and 49. Let's get that one off the list, and we go 50 and 51 for the next one. I'm not going to do Old English on these videos anymore. They're too much to write in the title and description. It's a lot of copy and pasting. I'm just going to do them on separate statuses on Facebook. So if you guys want to see Old English words, find me on Anglo-Saxon, Germanic, Anglo-Saxon Norse layout. No, Anglo-Saxon, Germanic, Norse layout, the Diarsaita, or follow me on Fanes of Fernsida, or on, well, if you're East Anglian, I'm sure you might be part of the Fingers Half. You can follow me on there. I'll put the videos on there of their half leader, Taliesin, who runs that half. So, yeah. So follow me on them. Because it's just a bit much. So these videos are just going to be for Havermal now. And just nice little talks of what's happened in the day, really. I don't mind doing a little bit of babbling. But yeah, there you go. So thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your side today. Some even believe now it's linked to Paolo as Luca, and some being a Roman god named Satyr that the Anglo-Saxons adopted. It's a question I'm going to leave with you guys of Germanic culture, pre-Christian like myself, pre-Christian of our old gods, Anglican, we call our land forebears, heathen Anglican. What Germanic god, if you have the Germanic or Scandinavian path, who would you link Saturday to, or is it linked to a god at all? Please comment in Facebook or comment on the comments on YouTube here and let me know what you guys think of Saturday. I've always wondered, there's so many answers and I just want to wonder what people think of it. I had an old friend, an Anglican friend, that sadly went off Facebook. It was getting too much for him. He lives southern Mercia, on the border of that and Wessex. He lives in, I forgot the name of the area now. He's not too far from Oxford, but from the Rollrights. But he actually believed that Saturday was linked to Baldi, Balder, known as in Scandinavian. We Anglican know him as Baldi. Pronounced as Baldi. You got the A and E joints, and then the G represents the Y, and it's pronounced Baldi. So yeah, so that's pretty much that, everyone. Thank you for watching, whoever's watched this. And I won't be on tomorrow because it's Sunday and it's a long day at work. Well, I'll aim to come back on Monday, Monday, or Manny Day, or whatever you call it, in Germanic. Well, thank you. Bye bye for now. Wassuhal, Trinkhail, Siga Anglican, Siga Fensida, Siga Fanes of Fensida. As our forebears did, so shall we. And we have the honour to be, the wisdom to know, the knowledge to care. See you later, everyone. Wassuhal.